Namaskar. Welcome to this edition of News Bulletin. In the headlines today, SAIL registered best ever crude steel production in financial year 19, highest ever production and supply of rails and best ever steel dispatch. CEO RSTV felicitates SAIL Hockey Academy cadet Sheelanand Lakra for representing India in the 28th Sultan Azlan Shah Cup tournament. And 825th mass contact exercise held. Now the news in detail. Steel Authority of India Limited, SAIL, the country's largest public sector steel producer, has shown much improved performance in the last financial year 2018-19 in terms of production, techno-economics, sales, etc. SAIL produced 16.3 million tons crude steel in financial year 19, registering a growth of 8% over CPLY and clocking the best ever saleable steel production during the year. The production from new mills of SAIL plants has recorded marked improvement in financial year 19, giving an enriched product basket. Total steel dispatch from SAIL was the highest ever at 14.86 million ton during financial year 19 due to a dedicated logistics setup created by SAIL recently. The financial year 19 ended with a robust performance during Q4 with a growth of 10%, 8%, 14% and 13% in respect of production of hot metal, crude steel, saleable steel and sales respectively. In financial year 19, SAIL had the highest ever production of 9.85 lakh tons of UTS 90 rail. The production of rails got momentum in the second half of financial year 19 with around 5.66 lakh tons of production and 35% higher than H1 figure. In line with this improved performance, company has managed to improve its turnover by 16%, which now stands at rupees 66,100 crore. Shri Anil Kumar Chaudhary, Chairman SAIL, appreciated the efforts of SAIL employees and said, the FY19 was a remarkable year for SAIL with marked turnaround in various parameters like production, techno-economics, cost of production, higher production of value-added products, apart from ramping up of production from new mills and sales. However, he feels that the challenge for next year is much higher, with a plan of 21% increase in production of crude steel and similar growth in sales to catch on with fast-growing domestic steel consumption backed up by increased demand from infrastructure and construction segments. The entire organization is fully geared up to scale new heights in financial year 20, he added. Sheelanand Lakra, the brilliant cadet of SAIL Hockey Academy, SHA, who represented India in the 28th Sultan Azlan Shah Cup tournament played at Ipoh, Malaysia from 24th to 30th March 2019, was felicitated by Mr. Deepak Chattaraj, CEO Rourkela Steel Plant, in a function organized on 3rd April 2019 at the CEO's office. Present on the occasion were Mr. Rajveer Singh, EDP&A, Mr. Ajay Kumar Nayak, GMTA and CSR, Mr. Hiralal Mahapatra, DGMP, HSSW and other senior officers of RSP. Sheelanand was accompanied by the SHA coaches Mr. Raju Kant Saini and Mr. Peter Tirki. The CEO congratulated Sheelanand for its outstanding performance in the Sultan Azlan Shah Cup tournament. He wished the youngster all the success in his future endeavours and expressed his confidence that player would bring glory to RSP, SAIL, state and the nation. Mr. Chattaraj also praised the role of coaches in grooming the cadets of SAIL Hockey Academy and thereby making them international stars. He also expressed the hope that the cadets of the academy will win many more laurels in the days to come. Notably, Sheelanand played his second consecutive Sultan Azlan Shah Cup tournament this year. India finished runners-up in the tournament after narrowly losing to South Korea in the tiebreaker. It is worth mentioning here that Shilanand, who plays in the forward line, is known for his agile moves and capability to pierce the defense with ease. He made his debut in the Indian senior team in the 27th Sultan Azlan Shah Cup tournament in 2018. The SHA cadet scored his first international goal in the match against England, which helped India hold England to a 1-1 draw in the tournament. Besides, he has played a number of international tournaments, which include the Sultan Johar Cup at Malaysia, Six Nation Tournament at Belgium, and the Australian Hockey League. He was named as the vice-captain of the Junior India team for the Sultan Johar Cup, in which the Team India emerged runners-up. Shilanand, the eldest son of Mrs. Mary Grace Lakra and Mr. Carlos Lakra of Kaleja Patthar village, Kutra block, Sundargarh, joined SHA in the year 2015 and has learned the nuances of hockey at the Hockey Academy from specialized coaches. Notably, Sale Hockey Academy SHA was set up in 1992 by Sale on 15 acres of land at Rourkela, which is known to be the hockey heartland of India. Thereafter, in order to provide a centre dedicated to the promotion of the game, an exclusive hockey stadium was also built at Rourkela. The academy identifies and nurtures budding hockey talents of the region to shape their career in sports. The 825th mass contact exercise on the topic, planning for turnaround and transformation by galvanizing inner strength, was held at Gopabandhu Auditorium on 3rd April. Mr. D.K. Mahapatra, ED-MM, chaired the session. Mr. Atanu Bhaumik, GM Services, was also present on the dais. Many senior officers and a cross-section of employees from different units of RSP participated in the session. Addressing the gathering, Mr. Mahapatra commended the employees for their contribution in bringing about a real turnaround of the organization. He exhorted all to come out of complacency and work towards enhancing the profitability by producing more value-added products and setting new benchmarks. ED-MM explained to the House the impact of coal prices on cost of production and urged everyone to improve the techno-economic parameters. Mr. Mahapatra also emphasized upon producing accident-free steel by reducing near-miss cases and focusing on process safety. Referring to the achievements of the last fiscal, Mr. Bhaumik reiterated his faith on the potential of RSP Collective to achieve wonders, stating that sky is the limit. GM Services informed the House of the challenging targets of producing 4 million ton of hot metal in the current fiscal. At the outset, a video featuring safety was screened. Mrs. Kunu Rani Biswal, OCT OBBP, and Mrs. Barkha Sharma, OCT Power Distribution, elaborated on various aspects of the functioning of the plant and township and the intervention and status of employee suggestions. A section titled Media Showcase, compiled by PR Department, covering the stories published in the media during the month of March 2019 regarding the various successful endeavors of RSP, was also presented. Later, during the interaction session, employees gave suggestions pertaining to production, productivity, maintenance and safety issues. Mrs. Annapurna Behera, Assistant Manager HRD, coordinated the session, which ended with Sankalp, a pledge-taking ceremony. That's all in this edition of Rourkela News. Namaskar.